and Fachhochschule Joanneum is second largest university of applied science in Austria. Also, it's on an internationally recognized level, and it opens the door not just for Austria or German, but it's a gateway to Europe.
True. What does actually it means University of Applied Science?
The difference is that at the University of Applied Science, we open the world to practice. We open the world to industry. Second thing is that all our students have to do internships in industry.
Okay, which study programs in Fachhochschule Joanneum are particularly suitable for our Indian students?
We have some study programs in the engineering department who are of special interest for Indian students. On the other hand, we have a very attractive study program in nursing. The special thing within this study program is that the government pays a monthly scholarship of 650 euro per month. On the day they finish the study program, they already have the job offer.
Wow. Even two of our alumni,
Sehrawat and Ranjot Singh.
Yes, they are also studying BSc Nursing in your university.
It is great to see that the cooperation between FH Joanneum and study fields was that successful that we can accept these two exceptional students at our university.
Fees. I got to know that in Austria, there's a tuition fee. Namaste everyone. So today is a very special podcast here. Welcome to our Study Feeds podcast, Your Dream, Our Pathway. So we have here a very special guest with us. We are honored to have Magister Martin Peyer with us. He is the Managing Director of Fachhochschule Joanneum from Graz in Austria. And Graz is a beautiful city in Austria. So it's really special. We are really thankful that you are here. And till now, we were always talking about Germany. But today, it's very special because we are opening another door for the Austria. Yes, students who wants to go to Austria, then this podcast will be very useful to you. And Fachhochschule Joanneum is one of the leading university of applied sciences. So, most welcome, Ms. Peyer. We are really glad that you are here. So, let's just start. So, to begin with, can you briefly tell me about Fachhochschule Joanneum, like how it is unique from other European universities? If you can just briefly tell me about this University of Applied Sciences. Yes.
Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm very delighted that I'm invited by Study Feeds to be here in New Delhi. Let me short introduce the Fachhochschule Joanneum. Fachhochschule Joanneum is a university of applied science, and Fachhochschule Joanneum is second largest university of applied science in Austria. We stand for practice-oriented education on a high level. And also it's on an internationally recognized level, and it opens the door not just for Austria or German, but it's a gateway to Europe.
True. Okay. Really nice. That's so here's it's actually this concept of University of Applied Science. It's not that common. Like I also did my university, and I visited from a traditional university. All the students are visiting bachelor and masters. They're doing from traditional universities. So what is basically the difference? If you can tell everybody what does actually it means University of Applied Science?
University of Applied Science means that as common as with a university, we offer bachelor programs, master programs, and if you finish with a master program, you're also eligible for PhD programs. So there's no difference with respect to the degree from a university to University of Applied Science. What's the difference is that at the University of Applied Science, we open the world to practice. We open the world to industry. We invite industrial partners to our universities. So about 50% of our professors are from industry, joining the university to teach their special topics based on their practical experience. First thing. Second thing is that all our students have to do internships in industry. Meaning that if you're finishing our studies, if you're finishing your degree as a bachelor, you're already very experienced in this certain profession, and you're able to work on the first day after graduation.
Okay. So that means during their studies only they are doing these internships.
Yes, if you're doing a bachelor,
Yes.
6 semesters, 1 semester is dedicated for an internship.
Wow, that's really nice. Okay, I think that's the major difference what we see. It's not theory based, it's based on hands-on learning and more like industry oriented, that means
Yes.
more practically based, yes.
Exactly. It combines theoretical
Yes.
knowledge with practical experience. And in combining these, we see the big advantage of our concept. And we also see more and more employees and industry partners who say that's the people we want to have in our job.
Okay, so let it be any course, there will be some industry example.
Yes.
Association with the industry, yes.
But still, also, if we teach practical things, we
Yes.
also want them to know the theoretical practice.
Concepts, yes.
So it has to be both.
Both balance, yes. And I'm so impressed that, I mean to say, the professors are directly from the industry. So that means students are actually getting the very good exposure. They're getting that. Okay. So that means degrees are equivalent to the traditional. There is no difference. They are also acceptable everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice. Great. Thank you. So now, can you just let me know which study programs in this Fachhochschule Joanneum are particularly suitable for our Indian students? Like, can you just name some of the courses which might be our students are interested to pursue?
Our university has about 50 study programs,
Okay.
and most of them are taught in German. Some always are also in English. I think that of particular interest, we have some study programs in the engineering department
Okay.
who are of special interest for Indian students. For instance, electrical engineering and computer science, automotive engineering, aviation engineering, but also at the informatics department, we have topics like software and cloud computing or IT security. And on a master level, we also have these degrees in English.
Okay.
This is on the engineering field. On the other hand, we have a very attractive study program in nursing. It's taught in German only because as a nurse you have to work in a national surrounding, so you have to know German. But the special thing within this study program is that the government pays a monthly scholarship of 650 euro per month.
Great.
So this is special, but only for the nursing
Only
program.
for BSc nursing. Okay, that's nice. So that means like for automotive and for engineering, so they're studying also and they're getting exposure from, let's say, can you give example, like if a student is doing, let's say, engineering and automotive, yeah? So during the studies, what kind of internship, like how is it industry oriented? What kind of exposure is a student getting during these 3 years of bachelor's?
It starts within the university.
Yes.
As I told before, we have externals, experts coming from industry.
Okay.
So engineers, chief engineers from Mercedes, Volkswagen or other companies come to our university
Okay.
to teach the students directly first. Secondly, we are doing project work,
Okay.
which is done in cooperation with industrial partners.
Okay.
And third, within these 6 semesters, 1 semester is dedicated to an internship in one of automotive industry partners.
Great, great. So that means a student will be going to that company, doing that internship 1 semester for them. Wonderful.
That's true.
Yes, that's nice. Thank you. And you just mentioned for masters, there are some English courses, but for bachelors, are there some English courses or all German?
In our bachelor program in engineering, we don't have English degrees so far. So all the bachelor programs are still only in German.
German, okay. And besides engineering programs, is there any other program which is offered in English?
Not at the bachelor level, only
Okay.
at the master level.
Okay, no, okay. That would be interesting for everybody to know. Okay, that's great. And then what are the general admission requirements if a student is applying to any of these programs?
So the admission procedures are in detail explained at our website. So I recommend everybody to
Perfect.
have a look at our website.
That's great, yeah.
But speaking generally, you have to have the 12 years education secondary school.
Yes.
And we have a recommendation that there should be an overall score of at least 85%.
Okay.
And then you also have to prove knowledge of the language.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. German is a must, yes. At least
Of course.
C1 level
It's a must. P2 level is a must.
Yes.
But on the other hand, if it's admission for a master program, then of course, which is in English,
yes,
then you don't have to prove German language.
German. Okay. Might be some basic German just to communicate.
Yes.
That's nice. So in Austria, everybody speaks in German. Yes.
Everybody speaks German in Austria, but most of the people are also fluently in English.
Oh, okay, nice. So not difficult for the international students to come and live there. Great. Okay, so as you've already mentioned, the key strength of that means University of Applied Science is the strong industry orientation. Yeah, that's where the Fachhochschule Joanneum, that's different from the traditional university. So you have, is there some close collaborations with some particular industries, or all the industries, Fachhochschule Joanneum is collaborated with all the industry sectors?
We are cooperating with all industries in the topic of the certain degree programs.
Okay.
So, for instance, if we are working on energy transformation,
yes,
we are cooperating with the energy sector.
Okay.
If we have the degree program in computer science,
yes,
we are cooperating with, of course, computer science companies. And in the nursing program, we are cooperating very closely with the big hospitals in Austria.
Okay. So would you say that a graduate from a University of Applied Science stands out, has better job opportunities because, of course, the student has studied and has an internship, has done practical experience, hands-on learning. So that student, if we compare with the traditional university, stands out?
We see that it's of great advantage that you have the knowledge of industry already in your study. And most commonly, our students, on the day they finish the study program, they already have the job offer.
Wow.
So this is a very attractive position for the students, and it makes us happy as a university.
Actually, and for bachelors also, even after for bachelors, they have ready hands, jobs in hands.
Yes.
Wow, looks very nice. I mean, in my time, I didn't know about this University of Applied Science, but I'm sure today this information should go to everybody so that everybody can use this information. And what do you say that in your university, how many international students are there?
Altogether, we have about 5,700 students at our university. And we have 20% of them are international students.
Wow.
That means about 1,200 students are international students, and they're a mixture of nations all around the world. So not just Indian, they're coming from all over Europe, of course, but also other states and nations in Asia or in the Americas, wherever. So we are a very international university with a very open and welcoming culture.
That's nice. Even two of our alumni,
Shweta Sehrawat and Ranjot Singh.
Yes, they are also studying BSc Nursing in your university, and we are very thankful to you, and I'm sure. So how is your experience with them? You know them, yes? And did they integrate very well in the society and academically?
It is great to see that the cooperation between FH Joanneum and study fields was that successful that we can accept these two exceptional students at our university. Of course, for each person who is traveling around the world to another continent, the first month is very difficult.
Yes.
But for these two students, it was a very good experience. And I'm now very happy to see that already collaborate with the future students who are willing to come to FH Joanneum the next year.
Yes, I'm sure there will be many more to come. And of course, thanks to you, because I'm sure you must have helped them to integrate well in the university and in the society.
Yes, but still they were well prepared by study fields. So thanks to study fields and the team.
Thanks a lot, and thanks to you for your support also, because we are very grateful. What I got to know that you just waived off their semester fees for first 2 semesters also. And that was very nice. That was really grateful, because this is how it shows the collaboration between the study fields and Fachhochschule Joanneum. I'm really glad, and let me tell it to, and of course for accommodation deposit also, there was a big support from your side. So that shows that it's such a great gesture, yeah, It's such a great welcome to the Indian students coming to your university. And I would just quickly tell to our viewers, of course, that there are two students named Shweta and Ranjot. They went to this university to pursue their BSc in nursing. And this course is for 3 years. And if you do this course, there is a scholarship stipend, monthly stipend of around 650 euros, which they get from the Austrian state government. And then they are assured that once they have completed their degree, they will be having a job of around 50,000 euros. So this is the course. And of course, we have many more students prepared. Of course, you can meet them. So that was about this BSc course. And that's a great opportunity. And there are, of course, many other courses also. So any other program you see where might be our students, just like BSc nursing, any special course where they can have this kind of scholarship or some program, some industry support?
The scholarship is only available for the BSc nursing program.
Okay.
And for all the other programs, there's no institutional scholarship program.
Okay.
So you have to have also a financing from at home so that you make available living in Austria.
Okay. And they do have this part-time jobs they can do side by side. Like in Austria also, they do have these options. Like besides.
We do have the option, but on the other hand, we also have met the experience that especially in the first year of studying, you're coming to a new country, you're learning a new language, you're studying full-time at the universities. You don't have time to work as part-time. So we strongly recommend that at the first year of your study program at our university, you concentrate 100% to integrating and in studying your degree.
Perfect. That's a good advice, I would say. So that means students who are coming to the university, they are having a good exposure. So that means they can have good jobs, they have career opportunities in complete Europe. Mm-hmm. Yes?
Yes, that's true. And we also make the experience that students were coming to Austria and they're finding a culture where they meet other nations, other international students, Austrian students. And if they get the contact with industry as at our university, that's the best way to integrate them in the environment where they will also be personally happy, because you also have to be happy on a personal level and to feel at home in Austria.
Yes, that's true. And how much is the tuition fees? I got to know that in Austria, there's a tuition fees. In Germany, it's not. I think it's just semester fees. Can you just tell me, because I think it's almost same or different, how is it? If you can just...
Yes, it's true. We have a tuition fee for non-European students. It amounts to 700 at about 750 euro.
Okay.
But for cooperation partners and for study fees, we can offer a reduced tuition fee at 363 euro per semester. This is our tuition, and also the Austrian students have to pay this tuition.
That's so nice to see. Again, this another growing cooperation and support from your side. Thanks a lot. Okay, and what would be the average living cost for a student if a student is coming and living in Graz?
Our experience is that the average student cost, including insurance, housing, eating, clothes, literature, and so on, is approximately 1,000 euro per month.
Okay, not much. That's including the semester fees.
Yes.
Yes, that's nice. That's not bad. So, and how is the Graz? I've not been in the Graz. If you can just quickly tell me, how is the Graz as a student city?
Graz is a very attractive city for students.
Okay.
So let me shortly describe Graz. Graz is a small city. Also, it's the second largest city in Austria. It has about 300,000 inhabitants.
Wow.
But 60,000 students are living in Graz because there are 10 universities. So it's a very young city, and you get to know many other students. So it's a vibrant city. It's a safe city. You can feel very safe. It's a high quality of living.
Yes.
And it's also, compared to other cities in Europe, it's also at moderate cost. So I think it's a perfect starting point to start your career in Austria or in Europe.
That's so nice. I would love to go. Maybe just 60,000. Now, so many students in one city. It would be like we were just seeing youngsters everywhere.
That's true, yes.
Wow, that's really, everybody should think of grants, just await this option. Okay, so any special message you have for our students who want to come to Austria and to study at this university?
Yeah, I want to conclude that in addition to everything I said, we are also very proud that we have developed a welcoming culture. It is very important for us that international students feel at home at our university. So we have many employees working at the international office, at the welcoming center, because we say if we're inviting international students to come to university, they get to know not only how to study and how to speak German, but also how to live in a new country.
True.
And so we're offering a lot of courses, orientation courses, language courses, cultural evening, where you get to know other cultures, where you get to know other students. And by integrating the international students, we create an atmosphere of a diverse, open-minded international university.
That's wonderful. I can see already a diversity in this university. I mean to say industry-oriented, practical, and it's been so nice to sit with you also. And of course, I met the colleagues also, and you have visited study base. That shows such a nice collaboration.
And we're also happy to have partners we can rely on in India. So
yes,
we are very thankful for this cooperation too.
So our mission is basically just to send Indian talent to explore not only the global opportunities, but also they want to have the right guidance, right choice, the right university. That's why we are here. And we are really proud to collaborate with Fachhochschule Joanneum. I mean, it's such a nice, and I can see the collaboration is growing. You came 2 years before, you visited us, and now you're here again. That's really nice. So it's my tip that we have opened already another door for the Austria. So students who all want to have the right pathway and they want to study industry oriented, then of course this University of Applied Science is there. And it's so nice to know about this university and to be with you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you, and keep visiting us. We'll stay in touch. We'll keep sending students. There are more and more students. And besides Shweta and Ranjot, I'm sure this year also there will be many more students.
And I'm happy to see you and invite you to Graz.
Thank you. Thanks. I would love to come, yes, and be among the youngsters. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Really, very nice.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.